You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Thank you, people, for tuning in. This is the live broadcast of Live, Uncut, Unedited with your boy, Mark G. Johnson, a.k.a. The Crime Chaser. Live, uncut, unedited. You already know what it is. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. It's going to be a great show. We have a problem here, not just here in the city of Chicago, it's all over the country. And blacks are being left behind. And people, we just have to tell the truth and shame the devil. And we are made to be at the bottom, people. What can we do to keep us from being at the bottom? All right, people, we got to talk tonight. Serious talk tonight, people. We have to fight. We have to learn the art of war, not the art of begging, the art of war. And that's what I want to focus on tonight. I need some warriors tonight. I don't need no punks. You punks, stay off this live. We need some warriors. We need somebody that's willing to fight. Fight this fight that we're in. We need black people that's willing to fight and stand up, expose the devil and the way we've been treated. I want to thank all my YouTube guests for coming in. This is live, uncut, unedited. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube so you can get my notifications. Some of you I blocked you on YouTube, blocked you on Facebook, as well as YouTube, and you can either use it either or, any way you want to say it. But I want to have a serious talk tonight, and we're supposed to have a meeting tomorrow, South Shore, at the new school tomorrow around 5. I believe it's 5-6. So, people, let's get it going. Let me acknowledge some of my guests that's coming in, those that are here and those that are far. Want to thank you, my brother Mohammed. How you doing? All right. Kennard the DJ. What's going on? What's going on? I see you. I see you. I see you. Denise Jones, I see you. Gilda Simone, I see you. Billy Kinslow, I see you. Lovely too, I see you. Princess Black, I see you. All right. Lisa Love. What's up, Lisa? I see you. I see you, Lisa. I see you. Sharice Wright. I see you, my dear sister. I tell you, this is live, uncut, unedited. Hey, Karen. No, you come in late. I don't get a chance to say your name a lot. Karen, you be coming in late. Willie Thomas. What's up, Willie? I see you. Tiara B. Hey, hey. Tree Ray. What's up, Tree Ray? Janice Hunter. I see you. Tanya White. I see you. India Baker. All right. Larry Shaver. What's going on all the way from Texas? Don Tyson. I see you. Ronnie Johnson. Mr. Johnson. Sherry Jones. Montjoy. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. All right, Karen, but I got you, Karen Crawley Martin. I got you today. All right, Clarence Williams. What's up, Clarence? I see you. I see you. I see you. I tell you, people, we want to talk about immigration today, immigration and its benefits, and to keep the blacks at the bottom. And people, we, we're going to have to shoot down some of our politicians, not literally with a bullet, but with a political talking point. And, you know, none of our politicians that look like us like to mention us in their policies. So we want to talk about that tonight, and we want to do what we have to do. Lewis Ramsey, what's going on? What's going on? I see you. I see you. Yes. Sherry Jones, my joy. Yes, I've been wondering how to send stars. I hope you learn how to send it. All right. All right. Willie Thomas, I see you. I see you. Come on in, people. I need you guys to share the video. I need at least 100 people before I get started. You know, that's my thing. And it could be 100 between the two apps. Don't care. Let's get it rolling, people. This is live, uncut, unedited. I need you guys to share the video. I need you to tag someone in the video. If you don't want to share the video, you're always welcome to tag the video. This is going to be a great show tonight. And we want to learn, people. We want this to be a learning session. We don't need no trouble at all. We don't need no trouble. We're not trying to do that. We're not trying to bring no confusion. We need folks that's on one accord. That's what we need. Nothing else. Nothing else, but nothing less. I'm going to tag the video. Pin it up. And I want you guys to work with me. Work with me. All right. And that ain't the one I want. All right. This is the one I want. All right. Make sure you guys share the video. Make sure you share the video, people. I need the video to be shared. I need at least 100 people. I'm not asking a lot. That's a small number. And I need you guys to come on in and share this with me. And we have to talk, people. We can't be afraid. We can't be afraid. Big Drew, Sophia Young, Big Drew, 79th Street. I see you. Tanya White, I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Tara B, I see you. I see you. Come on in, people. Let's talk. We got a great discussion tonight. And I want to talk about it. I might have to step on some feelings and people. I've seen some people. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed tonight. Blessed to be in front of your presence. Blessed to have a platform. I'm grateful. I'm mighty grateful. But we need to make sure that we use the platform the way it's supposed to be used to get the message across, get our message. And back in the day, they would use the bongos. They would use music to get the message. And that's what we want to do. We want to get the message. Here I go trying to yarn again. I'm not going to yarn. I know I'm tired, but we got to get this thing going. We have to get it going. This is spiritual warfare. All right, I'm sharing the video in my groups, and I want us to talk about it tonight. And I'm going to set up the phone lines. I haven't set them up yet. I'll get to the phone lines in a minute, so just give me a minute so I can set up the phone lines and share. All right, Kimberly Harrow. All right, I see you. It's Renitha McDonald. I see you. I see you. I see you. Kenneth. What's up, brother Kenneth? All right, is about to pass reparation in California. Okay, it's a good thing. Then all them black folks, they ran out of California. They should. All of them ran out. I'll tell you. All right, let's get it going, people. I'm excited to be here tonight. It's good to be living in the land of the living. Thank God for life. Thank God for mercy. Thank God for everything. Can't do nothing without him. Can't do nothing without him. I tell you, let me get the phone lines going. I want to be able to get the phone lines going and let me get it up, set it up so we can get the rocking and rolling. I tell you, if you tag your friends in this live, tag your friends in the live, and that'll be great. Tag them in this line, in this live. That'll be great. To tag your friends. We might got some callers already. I don't even know, do we? Let's see. Let's see. Hold on, people. This is live, uncut, unedited. And let's see. Let me wipe these out just in case. I don't know if they new calls or what. Let's see. Let's see. Wipe them out. All right. Let me wipe these old callers out. All right. Okay. All right. That's a new call. I'm sorry. All right. Hold on, people. Let me get my 2 cents in. Let me call in myself. I need to call in myself and get this line going. All right. Not now. Oh, not now. Come on now, call. I don't need no problems. All right. Not now. All right, hold on, callers. We're going to all right, all right, all right. We're gonna get this callers going. All right, they calling in tonight. I see they calling, man. They want in tonight. All right, people. I thought there was some people still left on. Melody Payne. Hey. All right, Melody Payne. All right. All right. Katrina Sanders. That's Dr. Sanders. All right. All right. All right. All right, people. Hold on, people. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to get to you. So we got Dr. Sanders. Let me take this. I think you was the first. I thought it wasn't real. Melody Payne. I see you. Nisi Sheffield. I'm going to take Dr. Sanders. Let me take this 414 area code. Then I'm going to come to you, Dr. Sanders. Come on, 414 area code. Give you the privilege today. We got 100 people up here between Facebook and YouTube. Hey, 414. You're live, uncut, unedited. All right. If not, no problem. All right, Doc. Come on, Doc.
Hey, I just got off of my thing because I had some other stuff going on, but I just wanted to, I told you earlier about that marking I saw on one of our construction site signs that Mexican, and it was the gang, Mexican gang. I guess the Mexican that's claiming their territory over there in Part 9. And I'm like,
you echoing real bad.
Hold on. Okay, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Anybody that have their phone on speakerphone or Bluetooth, take it off. Take it off. So that could be it too, and I'm gonna check on my end down here. Okay, is it echoing now? Sir, is it echoing? Go ahead, Dr. Sanders. Say something, Dr. Sanders. Say it again. Is it echo, my brother?
A little bit, but I can hear better now.
Okay, let me try to work with it. Let me try to work with it because we don't need no echo, bro. All right, say testing, Dr. Sanders. Come on.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Yeah, is it echo, my brother?
No, it's good. You can go ahead.
Okay, come on, Dr. Sanders.
Okay. Yeah, so coming down 71st and King Drive, I noticed the construction sign, because they were actually doing, the ground over there, doing the floor, and I'm not doing the street, they do a street. And I looked up and I saw Mexican on the construction sign. And so I probably reminded about that earlier. I said, so does this mean you all are marking the territory now in Atlanta of all places? Yeah, not down the street at Park Nana, the housing, you're talking about 71st Street, right? And I just got through on my platform with that, with Andre S. Thompson out of the East Coast. This is sickening because they're coming in our area and they literally are marking on our construction street signs to let us know that we're here. And they don't know Pookie Way Way. They don't know Pookie Way Way. And that, I'm like, wow, so you come in here saying you need help, but then you gonna mark the sign? I said, wow.
Okay.
So this is what's going on, Mark.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
I understand that was confusing. Mm-hmm.
All right. Hold it right there. Let me go to this next caller. Hey, caller, 3962.
Yeah, what's going on, Martin?
What's going on, bro?
So let me get straight to the point. The future belongs to young people. And so, Martin, it's on us at this point to organize, and speak up, and stand up, and raise them up for their future. These older black people that seem to think that there's nothing wrong with this, or whoever loving on them seem to think there's nothing wrong with this. And I can't even say of the older black community that used to take a different position because after what happened with South Shore High School, hey, I got a newfound respect for the middle-aged generation. I never seen them move the way they moved the other night. But it gets down to the point of this, that we cannot afford to allow these people to come in and take the future out of the hands of our children. We're not going to compromise with Brandon. We're not going to compromise with and nobody else. I want us to put these people before our people. And the best thing that we can do right now, and the best way we can get in on this, is that since Brandon made it clear that he is going to have a more robust Office of New Americans, and Office of New Americans is an office strictly dedicated to immigrants. Since he feels that there's nothing wrong with that, then black as he is, then he can definitely support all of the Black Americans.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. So we need to apply the president. We need to start applying the president and make them push for all of the Black Americans. It's that simple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Mark? Let me say this too. I'm in 100% agree with that. What I'm learning is politicians, black politicians that look like you and me, Dr. Sanders, and a lot of my followers, they are afraid to use the word black in their political talking points. They can mention LGBTQ, they can mention Jews, they can mention Asians, they can mention illegals or migrants, and they can do all those things. But when it comes to blacks, they code our language with color or minority. They code it. It's coded language. And listen, my mind tells me about the blood, sweat that we put in this country, and we get no respect. Don't you know, when anytime, it's like Brother Mark and Dr. Sanders, we're financing our own oppression. We are oppressed people. Let me say that. And when we pay into this country, our tax dollars, we buy property, we fight in the wars in this country. I'm talking about this country. I'm not talking no Democrat and Republicans. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about black people, what we have contributed to this country. And for them, they have done that for many years, allow immigrants, Africans, Mexicans, Polish, anybody that come over here, they give them benefits. And that's our money, people. They tell us, Mark, work hard, pull up by your bootstraps. They've given immigrants plenty of property in this country, land, acres of land. But they freed us, supposedly, and kept us broke. So my point is, you're right, Mark. We have to, and we're not begging. We're going to have to demand, not no begging now. We're not begging for nothing. We're going to demand what we want. And if we don't get it, we're going to have to shut it down, people. And you know how we shut it down? Hold our money in our pockets. We hit all foreign-owned stores. We hit all white stores. Hey, we only buy the bare minimum. Trust me. As Dr. Claude Anderson says, all these other races, they keep 98%. They have a check. They keep their money in their own community, and they get 98% of our money. So they're getting two checks. The check that they work for, they business for, and they're getting our money. And we proudly giving it to them, Mark. We proudly give it to them. We need to give them these cars back. We need to give them these little Arab stores back. and buy minimum gas and everything. That's the only way we're gonna make an impact, brother. Or else, brother, we're gonna be at the bottom.
It comes from, well, see, it's for us as those who are of age now, because just a short 20 years ago, we were, in our 20s, right?
Right?
Just a short 20 years ago, we were the young people of the city, and our parents were in their 40s, right? We are the mothers and fathers now, and we must protect the next generation of our children and our grandchildren and our children's children to come.
Mm-hmm.
And the way to do that starts with us organizing and educating our people on what's attempting to take place. I don't give a damn about Brandon being black. If Brandon is not going to push for office of Black America, we should give him all the hell that he should have done.
Mm-hmm.
He should be protested. If you gonna come in, well, even before he came in, he made it clear that he was gonna push for office of New America. And you think that we're gonna be quiet while you give him office of New America, and you don't so much as say anything when it comes to our people. The hell with that lip service coming from anybody. I don't give a damn to my parents, or my family members, friends. If you can't say what you're gonna do for us, then hey, you're not a friend of ours. And we shouldn't be treating these people like friends. You know? Man, I mean, this guy openly said, I got a video, and I can send it to anybody that want to hear him say it, that the problem with Chicago is that we don't have a robust office of New America. And under his administration, he's going to expand it, basically. So if you're going to have an office of New Americans, you're going to have an office of Black Americans. The original America that built this damn country that you say that you're a part of. Yeah. And you're right. They always want to talk about people of color, black and brown, and all that shit. No, you're gonna speak on, you're gonna say, you're gonna speak up like everybody's speaking their people.
Yeah.
So don't compromise with nobody.
Listen, but we have to demand, Brother Mark, we have to listen, we have to demand that, though, that we have to demand it. And see, the thing is, a lot of people take it as we beg, and we're not begging. We're not begging at all. We demand if every immigrant group that come in this country can benefit and can get benefits, that they putting them right over us. I don't care if they're white, Hispanic, African, and none of it. Listen, we love our African brothers and sisters, but they don't have a dog in this fight. They wasn't sprayed water hose. Hold on, brother. Let me say something. No. This is what I'm saying. Now, let me just say this, Brother Mark. They had their own struggles in their country too. They fighting oppression too, but they can't relate to what we've been through. What I'm saying, the things that we've been through in this country, fed to alligators and killed, murdered, burned on trees and all that. That's what I'm saying. That's all what I'm saying. Now, hey, South Africa went through their apartheid, still going through it to take over. Listen, listen. Listen, but listen. Well,
now you speaking of the country that
right.
Stands up, South Africa stands up. But when it comes to these Nigerians, these arrogant ass Nigerians that are part of these tribes that sold us into slavery, we don't owe them no respect. We're not family. They're not our brothers and sisters. And they just stay their ass over there with the immigrant community that they've aligned themselves with. And we don't owe them no apologies for the things that you say and the way we feel.
So my point is, I understand you. We have to do this ourselves, people. We have to do this ourselves, and we got to find a way. Listen, when we push, they're going to push back. Are we ready to push back? We have to push, people. We have to push. Those homeowners, those seniors, those young folks that's woke, supposedly woke, that know what's going on, we need you. Those that's in the middle, stay on the side. We don't need you because you don't know nothing right now. You don't understand the fight. But when you understand the fight, come on over here with us. We need the fight. This got to be a fight, people. This is a fight. Listen, we have to put so much pressure on Brandon Johnson, where Brandon Johnson, whoever he reports to, he got to say, hey, I got to do this for my people. My people are putting pressure on me. I got to do something for my people. And that's what we want it done. We have to make that happen. Because just remember, everybody got a boss or somebody who they answer to or who's advising them. Now, if we just sit here and complain and look at the immigrants get all the benefits, all this free money, all this free resources, don't have a skin in the game here in America.
No.
And we sit here and don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't do nothing. That's on us. That's on us.
Mm-hmm.
That's our problem. Guess what? If we was in a position, we'll take the resources too. They ain't got nothing to do with us being in slavery, had to go to the back of the bus, dog sick on us, hung from a tree. That's not their fight. They might sympathize with us, but that's not their fight. That's why they can't.
They don't care, Mark.
I know it, but I'm just saying it matters. It's all in the same. Yeah. So it don't matter. They're looking. Listen, it's a competition thing with them. We got to get ours. And if people, Mark, if we don't do it as a group, we won't be able to do it. A few little Negroes, a handful of Negroes.
That's what I'm saying to us, Mark. We have to, as men and women as well, we have to protect the future of our children and our children's children. So that means that we're going to upset some people, so be it. That's what we were born to do. As men, we were born to protect and provide. And in the middle of that, we're going to upset some people. God made us to not give a damn about upsetting and being all emotional about, especially the enemy that's trying to undermine. So I'm not here to apologize for the position that we're going to take, or we should be taking, or that we're taking, right? Because at the end of the day, these groups of people, when you go read the Chicago New Americans Plan, they are knowingly and willingly, this legal terminology I'm using, knowingly and willingly working to complacency and undermine them. When you read the Chicago New Americans Plan, you're gonna see the names of every immigrant group that has partnered up, not just here in Chicago, but across the country under the Office of New Americans to get rid of us. And so when you go read that Chicago New Americans Plan, you're going to see the African International House. You're going to see the name of the United African Organization. Those two organizations represent all Africans basically across the country. And they're partnered with the Jewish Federation. They're partnered with the Polish American Association, the Asian American Association, UNO with the Hispanic, and there are multiple groups. You have to go and read the plan. Everybody, please go look up the Chicago New Americans Plan. And you go to page 46, 47, and 48 of 52. And you're going to see the names of all these immigrant groups, representatives from these different countries that are coming to Chicago to replace us. And so I ain't got no brothers and sisters, you know what I mean, that's knowingly and willingly trying to replace me. They're not my brothers and sisters. Can't be my brothers and sisters. And I see that you, and I'm telling you that I see that you are working against the interests of my people. Hell no, we're not brothers and sisters. Hell, I don't want to hear that. You know, even when I talk to my friend Tyrone Muhammad, he was making mention of this Nigerian guy that got a construction company. This dude family, his lineage directly sold our people into slavery. The Edo tribe, IDO, from Benin. They sold our people into slavery. And for us to allow him to come into the city and check the black box as if he's us after his people sold us into slavery is a slap in the face. And hell no, I'm not going to be quiet about it. Even when it comes to my friend Tyrone Muhammad, who asked that, and man, I take it easy. No, I'm not taking it easy. That's your friend. He ain't my friend.
And Brother Mark, too. Not just Brandon Johnson, state reps, aldermen, all of them need to be held accountable. Everybody. See, we focus just on Brandon Johnson, but all these people that write legislation and pass bills, we just can't be on Brandon Johnson because it's more than just him. because these black politicians, they're gonna have to speak up and say, hey, this is what we have for black people. We need it. No, not colored people. We need specifically spelled out blacks. That's what we need. And we got to demand that.
You know something, Mark?
All of them.
I think we need to be a little bit more intentional. It's time that we read pages from the Chicago New American fan to your listening audience.
That's okay. Can do that.
I got it right here.
And so we need to read these pages so that people can hear this language that is being used in this document against the interests of our people. Man, if we don't stand up, man, it is our fault. Whatever happens to our children, man, these young people.
Okay, before you start reading some, Dr. let me say something. I'm not telling nobody to send the immigrants back to where they come. That's not my mission. My mission is to get something for my black people. That's my mission. That's my mission. That's my mission. If you have this for all these other groups, why my group is not mentioning nothing? The Asian got a bill of anti-hate bill. You got the immigrants, the migrants, they getting money. The LGBTQ, they getting money. They got rights. The Jews, you can't say nothing against them. And oh my God. Well, what about the black folks? We nothing. We just a doormat. We a floor mat. Just walk on us and we don't demand nothing. Nothing. Few of our elite Negroes that got just living high on the hog, they won't say nothing because they're afraid to lose their riches. But go ahead, Dr. Sanders. You can read some of this stuff, some of it.
I'm on page 44. It was something that Mark said, and he is definitely on the head about wordplay. I'm just going to read these few sentences. It says here, and please listen very carefully. Listen. Immigrants present enormous opportunities for Chicago's future, both in terms of cultural and economic prosperity. The initiatives outlined in the Chicago New American Plans will expand the potential of Chicago's thriving immigrant community, whose contributions, in turn, will push Chicago even further ahead as a dynamic world-class city. The plan's positive impact on Chicago will accelerate over time as more initiatives are deployed in full measure. Additionally, as changes are made to federal and state law, the Office of New Americans and local stakeholders will look for new ways to support Chicago's immigrant population. So in other words, we're going to make sure that they're okay. They're going to have everything that they deserve at their hand. And Chicago is standing behind it 2 million %. As they continue to develop much, much more, implement more programs academically, as what I saw on Chicago Public Schools, where that Dream Fund, they're giving $1,000, $2,500 per child. That's what they're doing. While our children use refurbished Chromebooks.
Wow. Wow.
And Mark is right. When you pull up that initiative plan, you got to look at it, because I could sum it up. All the support that has been given around the country in 7 designated cities, they're moving us out. That's why when the event was going on last Wednesday, everybody was talking. But they only did their forum just for everybody to say, well, we did have an opportunity for them to talk, but they're not going to do nothing. Because look what the Mexicans did in Park Manor. They already marked our sign, Kansas South Telescope. And in that area over there in Park Manor, there are quite a few Black businesses, but there are a lot more ownership of property. that's rentals, hair shops, degree schools. They got a new little store over there on 71st. There used to be an Arab store. I don't know. I think they just put food over there. But a lot of the owners of these properties are immigrants. They have a better chance to get a business than we would.
Oh yes.
And here's why. Listen to the language, y'all. Listen to the language in the document. Here's why they have a better chance of getting a business. The city of Chicago will can reverse this trend by lowering barriers to entry and growth to immigrant-owned business. And it goes on to also say that there were more than 100,000 unfilled positions in our city in 2011. Now, remember in 2023, now, it said there were more than 100 unfilled positions in our city in 2011. The number that is expected to grow over the next decade. We will accelerate economic growth and training. We will accelerate economic growth by training and attracting immigrants to fill these positions. It goes on to say, to attract top employees and create opportunities for all residents, our city must have a skilled, educated workforce. Immigrant children will make up the next generation of Chicago's workforce. So now, you're going to help them go into business by removing the red tape. You're going to give them no-doc loans. What we found out, they're giving them no-doc loans. You're going to give them contracts so they can hire their people. Then the position, like a procurement department that puts out all the contracts, you're going to take our people out of position, which they did, and put immigrants in position. So then they're going to give all the contracts to their people. But these positions in the park district, the procurement department, city colleges, all these positions that were once held by our people, and not just our people, but held by Americans, have been replaced by immigrants. And then last but not least, you're going to tell us to keep giving the next generation workforce over to immigrant children, you're going to give us the same thing. Everything you're giving them, you're going to give it to us too. And so we have to. It is our job as men, whether we bad guys, or we looked at as a bad guy, whatever, we have to stand up. We got to keep putting this message out there. When you read this document, it will blow your mind to find out the things that they're doing for these people.
Yeah.
And these black politicians don't have anything to say about it. They sit down there looking the other way. Out of all the black politicians in the city council, only what's the one name that just quit from the 6th Ward? Sawyer. Sawyer was the only one that said, "Wait a minute, what about our people?" Well, also Jason Irvin spoke on it as well. So there could be, we cannot afford to allow them to have this office in American without having an office for our people.
Wow. So they got
Martin Tatar just posted on here a picture on 3714 South Michigan Avenue where there's the immigrants that's in this building and they got their sign up there. Their flag right there.
Well, I ain't mad at them. I'm not mad at them.
And look at Princeton Park and Logan Home.
Yeah.
Look at Princeton Park and Logan Home.
Listen.
They're throwing black people out of public housing,
Right,
and replacing them with immigrants.
I'm not mad.
Let me read this.
Go ahead.
Let me read this next piece. Because, I mean, they're not even having it. And these black politicians don't have anything to say about it, right? And so we're going to say, immigrants in Chicago face unique challenges and barriers to meaningful and successful integration. To fully leverage the contribution of immigrants, I have assembled an advisory committee comprised of 50 business, academic, civic, philanthropic, community, and immigrant advocacy leaders in Chicago. This committee was tasked with developing strategies to ensure that we support the creation and expansion of immigrant-owned businesses, that we develop, attract, and retain talent and expertise from other countries. Let's say that again. From other countries. And that we bolster Chicago's status as a vibrant and welcoming international city. Wait a minute. So you're going to go to another country
to bring them here and replace us. And you think if we're not gonna say anything, you gonna help them go into business by relaxing all the rules and laws and regulations? But you think that you're gonna keep holding us to every rule, regulation, and the color of the law? Hell no, we not gonna stand by and be quiet no matter who loves to do it. No matter who is telling us to stand by and go along with it, we're not going along with it, y'all.
Right.
We don't owe it to nobody that we care more about them than we care about ourselves.
Mark,
Just that simple.
we need a tool that where we got to hit them where it hurts at, brother. We have to hit them where it hurts at. Let them know we ain't playing. Listen, they showing us that we're gonna replace you guys. And when our people are left out, what does that do? That forces us into a life of crime, prison,
Yep.
robbery. That's what it does. That's what it
And
does.
then they're gonna ask for mass incarceration all over again,
Right.
to lock our children up the way they targeted us when we were young children. I mean, when we think back to the 90s, none of us, man, for the most part, what should I say, the majority of us were under 20, the majority of us were not over 20 years old when we were targeted and mass incarcerated.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of our own people looked the other way because they were getting grants and city jobs and all types of strengths for themselves while these people were targeting us. And it starved us first, because you got to remember, they got rid of all the jobs and sent them overseas with NAFTA. They came with welfare reform, which forced women and children to be homeless. And then you came with mass incarceration. And so whoever didn't stand up, okay, cool. But don't get in our way. We got it. We're going to take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, another thing too, Martin, I just thought about it, Martin. When they have these meetings, it shouldn't be just business as usual. Because when I saw the meeting, the entire meeting, I said, okay, they're sitting here on stage, the platform, where we're just letting them talk. But nobody is making them listen. It's like we have to let you talk, because we have to let everybody know that we are allowing you to speak the voice. But the voice is not really being heard. To me, in my opinion, I think they take it for a joke. Because nobody is gaslighting them the way that they need to be gaslit in order to get things done. And mainly our older persons, be it man or woman or whatever you want to call themselves, they don't care. So now maybe it's time to change the game, to get these politicians that are older persons out, because they're not listening. They're lying, saying, oh, they didn't know. How do you not know immigrants in your community? How do you not know this? You can't tell me you went to bed last night and woke up, or I thought it was here. Yes, you did. No.
Yeah. And let me say this too, Dr. Sanders. You can present. I don't ever want to hear this out of y'all black mouths again. Black people don't want to work. That's a lie. And see, we didn't put that lie into the atmosphere, and we got our own future believing in that. Black people don't want to work. That is a lie. Mark and myself, Doc, we all are hard workers. That's a lie. So quit saying that. Quit saying black people lazy. Let me tell y'all something. If Mexicans or Venezuelans, if they were such a hard worker, why they didn't stay in their own country and build up? That's what a hard worker would do. That's what a hard worker would do. So don't get over here and tell me they're hard workers. We are hard workers. Listen, look at this country. Look at the railroads and these old buildings. We built them on our backs. We built them. So don't bring me that time about black folks lazy.
Mark.
Yeah.
Mark, read what Marcella Dunn just said. That Brandon is pushing for immigrants to be able to vote in school elections. But if they can vote in school elections, then they can vote in electoral politics.
That's where it's heading. Come on, brothers.
Do you
That-
all know? Do you all know? Do you know how dangerous that is? Do
listen,
y'all know how
It is.
dangerous that is? To
listen.
give these people the power to vote,
Yeah, but
to the point where they can
Mark.
elect people and eliminate our president. We
Mark.
must do everything in our power to put a stop to that.
Mark, that's the plan. That's the plan. Listen, that's the plan. And when we can't back politicians, this is what we get. This is what we get. We have to buy politics. They are for sale.
Can you go and read her comment?
Uh,
I can't see it now. Can you read her comment?
Okay, I'll put it up there.
Comment.
I'll put it up there. Brandon said he wants illegal immigrants to
Marcella
be.
John.
Yeah, I know what that is. Want to be able to vote in elections and vote on school boards. I hope y'all can see through this BS. This is also a plan to steal the election. Once again, people, that's it. Listen, all this is geared toward wiping us out at the end of the day. Trust me. And they're using a face that look like us to work their own agenda, people. I'm telling you, people.
Yeah.
When these rich people or these people want these positions to sit at the table, and I ain't mad at them, they'll do anything. I'm talking about all politicians, not just Brandon, all of them. And listen, that's the future, Mark. Latino base is going to be the number one voting base. Trust me, the number one. And that's by design. Listen, if the white people know by 2040 that they won't be the majority, so you know what they're doing, they plan. They don't ever want to. Who has a respect for a slave or descendant of slave? Nobody has no respect for a descendant of slave.
I have to say this part, right?
Go ahead.
What I've learned is that there's different types of white people, right?
Yeah.
So you have these liberals or progressives or whatever they call themselves these days under the Democratic Party. They're the ones who are calling for these immigrants to come into this country. If you look at the Republican side, it's saying no to mass immigration. Why? Because it's hurting them as well as it's hurting us. And so maybe it's time we have a meet with them.
Man, they both working together. Me, Mark. Listen, they both working together.
No. See, no. And I can say at the top level, what would be considered the ruling class of white on the right and left, the Democratic and Republican side. But when it comes down to the poor working class, on both sides, when it comes to white and black, neither side of us are pushing to bring immigrants to this country. Let me say that part again, because a lot of times we get it all mixed up listening to the rhetoric that's coming from those who want to believe that all white folks are the same white folks. No, they're not all the same. Okay? They operate different. Jewish white folks are totally different than German white folks.
Listen, but hold on, Mark. Now go back to what you said. Now go back to what you just said. All them are working against our interests. When we push forward.
No, I said on
I know.
ruling class.
I know, but
up top. But when it comes to those in working class, if you notice, we've never really dealt with no Ku Klux Klan members. Let's be honest. We don't deal with no Ku Klux Klan. Ain't no white racist Republicans in power in Chicago. None. These are all Democrats doing this stuff to us. But every time we get to speaking on it, our own people get to tell us something about a Trump or some Republican. Ain't no Republican. You can't name one Republican alderman that's in city council. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna say what 1 out of 50 there. These are Democrats doing it. They are in the majority, white, black, and Hispanic. And now we got an Asian alderman. So everything that's happening to us, not just in Chicago, but in these northern cities, these are Democrats doing this to us and got us focused on the Republicans.
Okay. Okay. All right. Somebody said we have to stop sending sellout politicians to office. Yeah, we got to listen, black people. We got to put up some money and back these politicians so they can have some courage, people. I mean, we got millions of black people. If we had 10,000 black people to give $20 or $30 to back one good politician, we'd be in the house and demand something. And I always say, Mark, it's two people who they cater to: the ones who they most fear and the ones who bankrolling them. At the end of the day, that's how politicians works. I'm telling you, at the end of the day.
Well, it's really time for us to say what we gonna do, and not waste any time on who they are, and even saying black people don't stick together. We'll find the ones that will. I don't even waste time on people that don't want to stick together. I'm only looking for those that, and I think we waste too much time talking about who won't stick together. There's so many of us that for every person that won't stick together, you got 10 that will. Let's look for those that want to stick together.
Well,
and let's get with them. Let's move forward and let's apply some pressure. Okay, and preferably, I'm looking for a lot of these young people. I'm like the military. The military don't go and recruit our old ass. They don't want us. They're going to high school. They're going to recruit in high school. And so we're going to get those whose future are at stake. And then we're going to get them to ask their parents and grandparents to stand with them this time. Vote for them this time. Because they always vote for people who are against us. Vote. Now have these children along with us to go to our parents, who are their grandparents, and the few great grandparents are there, and our grandparents are still alive, and ask them, man, this time, vote with us, stand with us. And again, like, I got to give them the props for what happened over in South Shore the other night.
Well,
I was literally shocked to see those older black people come out the way they did. I have never seen them come out and make noise the way they did the other night.
Well,
whatever purpose that made them do it, cool. Now we ask them now on the bigger scale, all over the city, help us push for this off the black.
Well, what we're doing,
children won't do this.
Let me just say this: we're meeting tomorrow at 6 o'clock, 1955 East 75th Street, right in front of the new building. We're going to meet outside that building. We're going to have a meeting because we're setting up a protest, and they want to do that. And as we're doing that, for those tomorrow that want to meet us, 6 o'clock tomorrow at South Shore High School, 1955 East 75th Street. A lot of South Shore residents will be meeting tomorrow at 6 o'clock outside to discuss and strategize. We're not talking about everything on here, what we're going to do and what we're going to do about this, about the immigrants coming into the community, to the South Shore. And so that's tomorrow. I'm giving out the call, let you guys know I'll be there tomorrow, and we're going to have a meeting, and we're going to discuss some things that we can't discuss on here that we're going to discuss in person, because everybody's listening in and spies and all that. So we're going to talk about it. And as we talked about it 2 days ago, I wasn't on here yesterday. I didn't do nothing yesterday, but the call is, that's what we're going to do tomorrow. We're just a discussion. A lot of South Shore residents and wherever you're from, we're going to meet and we're going to do a protest. And I don't mean for 2 or 3 days. We like to go 30 days straight. Don't let up off of them. And this is this beginning. But we have to be loyal to what we have to do, people. So that's what tomorrow we're going to meet. Tomorrow about 6 o'clock, 1955 East 75th Street, right in front of the new school. We're not going inside the school. We're going to meet right in front of the school. And we're going to discuss some things. We're moving quick. We're moving quick because right now as we speak, they're probably there putting showers in at the school, getting ready to bust them in and putting beds in there. So we can't let up, people. I can't do it all by myself now. I mean, hey, we got to, everybody, we got to split some time. You can get 20 minutes, that's good. You get 10 minutes, an hour. We have to do it. They already got one school, Wadsworth. They setting in on another South Shore. It's not gonna happen. Like you said, Mark, they take a school, then they take a neighborhood, then they take the city. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. What does that leave us?
See, look, these young people come out and fight for y'all future. And for us, that middle age now, we have to make sure that we make a better future for them than it was for us. And so if that means that we stand up and be the bad guy and make sacrifices, so be it. The future belongs to these children. Not a bunch of our old ass who are so selfish sometimes that we want everything to revolve around us. No, this is about young people. We haven't seen violence and unemployment and poverty and murder like we're going to see if we don't do something about these young people not having no opportunities. You let them give them all the jobs and everything. What you think that the children gonna do? Shit, we don't feed them, they're gonna eat us.
That's it. They're doing that now.
They got everything to do.
They're doing it now. So that's it. Hey, Mark, y'all want to say any last words? I ain't gonna be on all day. I'm gonna give me some rest. It's we almost been on an hour. I got another 4-5 minutes to say what you want to say. Did y'all want to read a little bit more of that letter or something before we get off?
I just want to say that you all think, I don't want people to think we're hating on anybody. That's not the point. Our mindset is not there. What's going on is that we can't preserve what we already have and don't have what they have. Now, if you're going to give them $5,000 to $7,000 a piece per month, why don't you give us 20? And I don't mean $20, because we still have people that need help, seniors that need help, those that are disabled need help. I went into Walmart today, and I got frustrated. Martin and Mark, because I only had 2 items. And the lines were all the way through the clothing section. And Walmart was trying to just keep us in circles with trying to get out. I said, wait. That was the first time, Mark, because normally, I'm quiet about going to the store. I said, this is not order. I saw nothing but immigrants that was in there. They had 2 and 3 shopping carts full of stuff. I'm serious. And we couldn't even get out. I said, no. I said, let me tell y'all something. I'm in HR. Y'all got to do better than this, because somebody will get hurt in this line. We should not have to be enclosed like this. Can't walk out the store because we're so enclosed. Walmart is packed. They shut down 83rd. You only got the one over there on 76th and Ashland. I would think I would go over there because it's packed. I've never seen a convenience store like this that packed. Not even going to Thanksgiving.
I ain't worried about no Walmart. Y'all can have it. They can have Walmart. I ain't worried about it. I can't. They can have it. We need to build our own business, everything. I'm tired.
It's crazy, but there's so many people in there, and they were immigrants. I said, well, look at you. The white folk ain't even in there no more. So we're not hating them. We're trying to say, look, stop trying to feed everybody else, and we still hungry. That's not cool.
That's our fault. Go ahead, Mark.
Well, if you notice when I read the plan, it talks about the philanthropic community, the business community, the academic community. And so what they're doing is, when I say that they're replacing us, these businesses, Target and all these other businesses, they are in on this. The plan said that they would do this, and that plan was back in 2011. And so, please, everybody, please, we do nothing else. Read the Chicago New Americans plan. Read the Chicago New Americans plan in and out. So when we have these discussions, you'll be abreast of what's happening. You'll be knowledgeable in what's happening. We want you to have the information. And so all of us, we have to call on our generation, who are the parents now. 2023, we are the parents of these children that are out here dying, losing opportunities, and not just because of mass immigration, but there are other reasons that we lose opportunity, they're losing opportunities, and we are too, right? But one of the main things that we stay focused on is that now you, on top of us, already been in a bad situation, you're gonna bring in a bunch of outsiders, and you take care of them before you take care of us. You secure them before you secure us. No, we're not gonna go for that, and we're not gonna be quiet no matter who's telling us to be quiet. Now, I'm in with this last part that a lot of times we don't pay attention. We are in the city where all, or should I say, 99.9% of the national leadership is right here in the city. They're headquartered here. Operation Push is headquartered here. The Nation of Islam is headquartered here. The Hebrew Israelites are headquartered here. The Moorish Americans are headquartered here. The AKA, the sorority is headquartered here. All these different groups are headquartered here. And you mean to tell me that we still have more prisons, the biggest jail system, more murder, unemployment, and all these groups being here not saying nothing about it? Just as we speak on these politicians, it's time we speak on these national organizations who are being quiet and watching this stuff happen to them. Pan-Africanist movement in Cobra is headquartered out of this city. These groups are not saying a damn thing. And it's a slap in the face, man, to the future of our people and mainly our children that they sit back and not say nothing. But as soon as someone start raising up, then they want to step out and ask everybody to be cool. If you're not going to stand up, speak out, and you have these national platforms, when something happens, don't say nothing to us. We got it from here. We're going to take it from here. We'll take it from here for now.
All righty. That ends it right there, people. Tomorrow, those who can, those who will, tomorrow, 6 o'clock, 1955 East 75th Street. We're going to be meeting, forming a protest. Probably won't be protesting tomorrow, but we're going to get some dates and get some people that's committed to do what we have to do. We need some people that's willing and ready to go to jail, too. We need you, too, as well. All right. So I'm going to end this live with that. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is live, uncut, unedited. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll probably come on live around tomorrow afternoon and give y'all some updates and things like that. So, as y'all say, God bless everybody. God bless us here in Chicago. Let's do it. I'm ready to fight. Fight.
Yeah.
All right. Peace.
Uncut. Unedited.